Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in.
I was
The
unconscious.
asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What? What's wrong? Sounds like you're about to tell me something I don't want to hear.
This system's been severed from the main hub,
Oh.
after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
I mean, that's not good. That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
It's a trap. Is there anything else we could do from this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
I just imagine him standing next to a vacuum cleaner and literally just yelling into the hose. Oh, I want to see that now. I want to see someone yell into a vacuum. I don't know why I find that so funny. Let's see if we can reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Got that right. Light side points because I'm a good person. Running around with a sword and no clothes. It's like a weird Japanese movie. Access comm systems. Oh, check administration logs. I haven't watched these yet, so let's do that.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
Also, you can kind of see through his eyelids, so his eye, you can see like his entire eyeball, and it just looks creepy as hell.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
I like how all the recordings get cut off. No one seems to care about that. Like, wouldn't it get cut off during the recording? Wouldn't they be like, oh, well, something's messing with this. We should fix that.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her.
Oh.
Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Well, that's not good. Hangar Bay 25. Is anyone there? Answer me. No. Can you read me? As you access Hangar Bay 25, there's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there is a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Do a diagnostic, then follow my instructions. Are you operational? If you could speak English, that would be fantastic. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Yeah, speak English. Learn Galactic Basic, please. There must be emergency hatches. Try to find one. Is there some way out of here besides the turbo lifts? I'd rather risk it than being trapped up here. Yeah. He doesn't seem very confident with these instructions. He's like, oh, do I have to do this, guys? Aw, I got work to do? I was just resting down here. Alright, journal entry added. So let's see. Neural pacifier. 10 out of 10 uses, and my shock arm, which has unlimited uses. Motion tracker. Attack modifier +1, awareness +2, yes. Okay. Let's try to open this. Alright, successful. Chemicals and a sonic grenade, always good. Got a broken droid. Touch him already. Touch him. I said touch the droid. Touch this. There you go. Repair kit, always useful, seeing as I'm a droid and I need repair kits to be repaired. And, got it, alright. Chemicals, credits, components. Yeah, because credits are going to do a whole lot of help out here. I need a mine to access that door. It's sealed. Low security door. Boom, baby. There it is, the Ebon Hawk. Finally fixed. Boom. Beautiful. Do 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 do. Can't use the hangar bay door since that's going to be sealed off. Fuel depot door. I think that's sealed as well, but let me double check. Yep, the emergency blast door is magnetically sealed and no amount of security or explosives will open it. You'll need to override it from a console. Listen, there is some level of explosives that'll open it. It's called a nuclear bomb and it'll destroy the whole facility. But let me tell you, that door, it'll be really, really open. It might also be gone, but it'll be open, to say the least. Repair kits are always useful. Let me check the hangar controls. Progress hangar control system diagnostic, system damaged. Several parts have been removed from the console and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. I have no parts. So I need parts in order to repair that at all. So that leaves this door right here. And wherever the hell it leads. And whoever it leads to, like these dickbags right here. Let's use the shock arm since it has unlimited uses and it's super powerful. You see? Just super powerful. I love it. His shock arm is the best thing, seeing as it is just unlimited uses. It's like, alright, why wouldn't I use this? Why would I ever use anything else? I mean, yes, there's more powerful ones, but it's just so good. I don't even need to use my mining laser, to be completely honest. See, especially since I just missed. The moment I went to use it, I'm just like, nope, I'm just gonna shoot around you, but I'm gonna miss every time. Does this guy have anything on him? No, siree. We're gonna have some more. Actually, no, I don't think there's any more down here. But we do, however, have to go through this door. To the fuel depot. I almost said fuel deposit. Fuel depot, not deposit, but they deposit the fuel in the depot, so, you know. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, George, because you don't know what you're talking about, as always. Hey, droids, how's it going? I don't want to use a neural pacifier. We've been over this already. The shock arm is the way to go. Boop. It's nothing personal. I just kind of needed to destroy you. Progress depot survey. Oh, also, it automatically opens the data pads, which is fantastic. Purged the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work log, and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but it can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Well, that's not good. You see, everything's just very suspicious. It's a little bit odd. I mean, we kind of realize that something's off here, to say the least. I just want to loot the droid. There you go. The right droid contains a special droid-based item that when equipped, allows droids to perform special attacks against opponents. This destroyed droid contains an ion blaster, which is extremely effective against droid opponents and energy shields. It only has a limited number of charge, after which it is destroyed. Alright. And now we'll search these remains. This has the part I need. No, it doesn't. Is there no part here? I think I picked up a part, though. I did. I picked up 2 parts, which is what I need. Alright, good. And I already searched him, so we can go back to the hangar bay. Oh boy, more droids. You see, now they have the shields, which is why they recommended using the ion blaster. But we're just going to use the shock arm. For that matter, I should probably take off... Let me take off the neural pacifier, because I'm just not going to use it. Can't use that during combat. Alright, so I'll just put that on... Hey there, how's it going? Oh, don't hit me. That's not cool. Not cool, alright? There you go. Much better. It's like, hey, use this against shields, and then immediately we got people with shields. Who would have guessed? Makes sense, I guess. I'm not in combat. Screw you, game. Does the game know something I don't? Are there more enemies up here? There's probably more enemies, that's why. There's no one up here. Stupid game, not letting me do what I want. I'll do what I want. Do what I want, game. Alright, so let's put down that sonic charge. Let's get away from that. Bam! Alright. Hey, look, it's 3CFD. He's destroyed. He's just so sad. He's like, you fixed me, but now I'm dead. Flamethrower, alright. Okay. Reflex package, biotech implant, computer spikes. I do need spikes, so that's useful as well. Oh, longsword. Granted, I can't use a longsword because I'm a droid, but it's good for my friend Mitra Surik, and by friend I mean me. I am my only friend. What can I say? So parts have been removed. Replace the missing parts. Paragus Hanger control system diagnostic functionality restored. Access Hanger logs. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate the asteroid field surrounding the mining facility. Transmit asteroid orbital drift charts to Ebonhawk Navicomputer. Download error access denied. Navicomputer locked. Okay. Access Hanger logs. Contraband.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises.
Good idea.
The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
Oh, I just did that. Go figure.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the Navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Alright, Navicomputer lock.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the Navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the Navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their Navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Yeah, I would answer them, 1, if I knew the answers, and 2, if everyone else wasn't dead. Oh, didn't unlock the door, did I? Kinda need to do that. Emergency control commands. Run diagnostic. Diagnostic running. All emergency subsystems rerouted. Fuel depot terminal. Access to the Paragus emergency subsystem has been rerouted to a fuel depot computer terminal, and the connecting circuits have been burned out with a mining laser, preventing remote access. Check status of emergency subsystems. Hangar bay sealed. Fuel depot sealed. Open blast door to the fuel depot. You can't access the the hangar, though. Just for a heads up. Just so you know. And there is a mod that allows you to skip most of Paragus. But I didn't want to do that because this is intended to be a full playthrough. And even though Paragus can be a little annoying, like, it's not going to be much of a full playthrough if I skip the entire first section of the game. That being said, in some ways, it feels like the game doesn't really start until you get to the third location, just to say the least. Like, it's still fun, but it can get a little annoying at times, and granted, we haven't been going for very long. I'm only about an hour into this playthrough at all, so it's not like I can just sit here and be like, oh, I've been on Paragus for hours, I've been here forever, it's so fucking boring. But at the same time, like, we have quite a bit left to do on Paragus before we have any chance of actually getting out of here. That being said, as you play the game more and more, you just get used to how long Paragus is, and you know how to blast through it pretty quickly without too much trouble, for the most part. Yeah! We call that shock and awe. Sorry for the bad joke. Success of your security skill is random. If you can't succeed at first, well, try again until you get it. Like that, right there. And I'm pretty sure that's scripted, so that always happens. Because I remember, like, hey, try again. If at first you don't succeed, just keep on clicking your mouse, because that's all you have to do. Close combat feats reduce. I can't read that in time, because that was very fast. I'm surprised. I can't run this at 60 non-stop. Like, I had a little bit of a frame rate drop. I couldn't use that, so that's why I didn't go through it. Like, I'm usually at 60, but I've dropped it down to, like, 47 frames or so. Call up system log. Within the past day, a series of explosions within the Paragus mining facility have enacted an emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the area with force fields to contain the blast. It looks as if someone has been using the lockdown to systematically isolate sections of the facility. Call up emergency system schematics. Open emergency hatch on Paragus administration level. Emergency hatch administration level. Opening. Done. Yeah, good for T3. The little droid that could. Yeah, he's so happy. He's like, I did it! Oh, never mind, he didn't do it. Because he got blasted. It's funny because if you look behind you, there's no one back there.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
Oh, no. I really don't want to talk about it. That's the nicest response.
All right.
He just met me, and he's already hitting on me. Granted, he was hitting on me before, too.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Hey, he's good. Looks like it, but it's strange he didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
No, not really. The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you?
I am.
That explosion I heard came from below.
Oh.
There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Well, then call me an idiot. Jedi's life is sacrificed. Besides, someone's got to save our skins.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both.
Or really hot.
Alright, I'll try to monitor things from up here.
Because it's
And
superheated.
The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Well, there's always the old woman. Got it. See you soon.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Oh, he wants to go real deep, let me tell you. Alright, sweet. So, back to the emergency hatch. Also, it transfers over the items that T3 had over to me, so... Just taking a look. Biotech implant, regeneration 1. Implant does use relatively experimental nanotechnology to speed healing, but relies more on coagulants and solid doses of pain relievers. If you feel better, you are better. Or the reflex package, which is reflex +1. Let's do biotech. And let's give myself a long sword as well, so... 2 swords for the price of 1. Which is one of them longer than the other? I think so, yeah. I think the longsword is longer. I mean, it is called a longsword, so you know. There is that. Makes sense, I suppose. Loading. At a workbench, you can upgrade weapons and armor as well as crate and break down items. It is really cool because they're... Oh, hey there. I was talking to myself. Barely. There's a lot of static. Yes, for a second, I thought you and Creo were telepathic.
What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static.
Oh.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Alert me immediately if you pick up anything else. I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
May the Force be with you. You strange, strange man who keeps on hitting on me. Plasteel cylinder. This should have... Yep, it has what I wanted. It has the clothes. I really did want those clothes. Survey gear, awareness +1, resist 5 minus versus Sonic. Minor uniform. Progress mining shield, which is really helpful, and you'll see why I need it a little later on. Safety harness. Demolitions +1, let's use that. Alright. And
Find the emergency supplies?
Yeah, and it looks like there's some clothes in here.
Damn it.
Hey,
I
what?
mean, good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
There's some kind of mining energy shield in this crate, too.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Alright, sounds useful. How comforting. Tell me how it works. Got it. Let's go.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Can I sneak by them? Any idea? Any advice?
Well, these aren't construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Alright. Components and parts. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a few droids in this area, so we're in for a bit of a fight. Let's recover the mine.
Watch where you step.
Damn it!
I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them harder to spot.
Alright, thank
If you
you.
have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first.
Okay, thank
If
you.
you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Understood. Mitra, Surik out. You can also use the stun droid and all those associated powers, the disable droid and destroy droid, to just destroy a mine from a distance, which is pretty cool. I like that feature as well. It's really useful for that matter. Components and parts, alright. There have been times when I was playing this and I got really lucky with some of the loot that I found in this area. Other times you just get almost nothing really cool or useful. I don't know how they generate the loot table. I don't know like what the specific method was, but it can feel pretty random at times. Sometimes you'll find really cool stuff, other times it's just like poop. I have 9 parts. Optimized droid's weaponry. And oh yeah, you can disable a droid to allow you to move by it. Alright, leave it alone. I mean, look at him. He's... Oh, I forgot I'm inverted when I'm in first-person mode. Look at him. He's blue and he's beautiful. A little rusty, but beautiful. Alright, let's use stun droid. There's another droid right here as well. Oh, there's a lot of droids. Come on. I missed. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, now you come out, Mr. Blue Droid. Now you come out. See how it is. He doesn't want to actually help. He just wants to make it look like he's helping. But I know the truth. I know. Under Armor Underlay Mark II. You see, there's just so many more options for upgrading armors. Most armors can be upgraded as well, which is just really cool that they changed all of that to make it a much deeper system, which I like. Ion Grenade, why not? Oh wait, nope. I want to use just the grenade. Boom! Bam, said the lady. Alright, let's go in for the kill now. Oh, damn it, there's a maintenance droid. Need to take out the maintenance droid. Otherwise it repairs everyone, which is kind of not great for me. Surprise, surprise. Hey, you get back here. Don't you dare run away from me. Oh, he's got a flamethrower. Come on. Okay. Hit him with stun. Alright, good. I'll finish him off. Yeah. You got him. You got him, Mitra. You know exactly what you're doing. Credits. Credits on a droid, because why does a droid have credits? Then again, it is random, so what's it matter? For that matter, it's like in Skyrim where you'll kill like a goat and the goat has gold. It's like, I guess the goat ate this gold? Okay. Sure. Don't know how or why, but alright. Whoa. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul from that guy. I think... Yep, alright. So now we have to... Well, actually, no, not from there. Gotta use the Progress Mining Shield.
Hey, watch out.
God damn it!
Explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones.
I know what I'm supposed to
Find the
do.
mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'll do that. See, that's why I turned it on, because I was using it to get through here. And it just... I lost it at the very end right there. Oh god, I see a lot of droids over there. Definitely gonna use a grenade on them. Alright. I am surprised though that I'm getting... it's not really that noticeable, but I'll get like a few times where my frame rate just drops down to like 50 or so. Which I'm surprised by. It's a 10-year-old game. And yes, it's at 1080p, 60 frames, but still, it's a bit odd. I am using Fraps to record this. One, because, well, you know, Fraps is easy. Usually I use OBS to record everything, but depending on the game, like some games, just their graphical settings don't work well with OBS. It doesn't play nice. So when I went to try to use OBS, it was just a black screen, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to fool around with this then. Did that just destroy all of them? Nope. Still got one, but that's fine. Let me just search this first. And I leveled up, so that's always good. Oh, there's two of them left. Time to stun. Yeah, you get them. Alright, one more. Now let's try power attack. Boop. There we go. I missed two of those hits, but I got the third one, so that's what matters. Alright, no remains on them.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
How about instead of that, can I sneak by them?
Sure. If you have a stealth field generator, it'd make it an easy walk to the central droid controller.
Let's do that. There aren't just mining droids down here, there are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first.
I know.
Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Me neither. Understood. Mitra Surik out. So now let's switch back to my stealth field generator. Let me level up since I can. Let's do repair. And treat injury. And persuade. And awareness. As for feats, let me do... So I can do gear head, conditioning. Let's do 2-weapon fighting, probably a good idea since I'm using 2 weapons. Powers. Let's do shock. Even though I'm gonna be a light side character, like I can still use dark side powers. I'm not gonna use a whole lot of dark side powers. Honestly, the force lightning chain, or like that line of powers, is probably gonna be the only set of dark side powers I use, but they're super helpful, so I figure why not. You actually walk a little bit faster with stealth in 2 as opposed to 1. 1, you were at like turtle speeds, but at least now you walk at a reasonable rate. Thank God for that matter. So let's use the controller. Call up droid command functions. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. Return to main functions. Oh no, continue. Mining droid protocols, organic mining, countermanded mining protocols cancelled. Main functions. Access fuel containment functions. Shut down containment fields. Beautiful. The only thing is now I don't have enough spikes to unlock that. Let's see if I can use security. Oh, I can. Alright, problem solved. Components, chemicals, security tunneler, sonic grenade, and med pack. Nice. Man, they really did a great job with the texture overhaul. I really like it. It looks great. It looks better than the mod for oh god, I can't get by him. Oh wait. Let me just scavenge and non-lethal charge to get him out of my way. It's like, yep, that's my solution. That's very violent when you think about it. It's like, he's in my way, I'll just destroy him. Nothing messed up about that. Not at all. I'm gonna search everything before I head out real quick. Don't need to blow him up, he's fine. See, he even got out of my way. He knew, he was like, oh god, I saw her blow up that other droid. I don't want that to be me. They know. They know to stay out of my way. So let's scavenge. Let's just destroy you real quick since you're... That way I don't need to go around. Okay. Broken droid. Hey there, how you doing? Scavenge and leave him alone. Oh, I can't. You want to come back this way? No? Okay. Alright. Can't use that door anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just destroying droids for no reason. They're probably thinking, oh god, she's so violent. Why does she hate us? We're just following our orders. Okay, so there's nothing here, so that leaves just the area over there, which is where I have to get anyway. I'm getting a lot of components, which is just going to be really helpful later on once I get to a workbench. I get up to a workbench soon, too, so that's going to be nice. Let me take a look at the journal, just says... I saw that flashing, didn't want that flashing anymore. Inventory as well. Yep, just... I wish there was a way to just mark everything as... that I've seen it. Because otherwise that's just flashing up there, and I'm a crazy person, so I don't like it. Let's unlock that. Nice. And I think that means all the droids on this level are... Wait. Okay, no. I thought it was a droid over there. But yeah, all the droids on this level are now friendly, which is going to be useful to me, just because that way I don't need to fight them. And, you know, you get experience for that as well, so that's kind of cool. Doesn't mean I won't just randomly blow up the droids because I feel like it. Let's face it, that's what I was doing before. I was like, oh, is he in my way? Well, instead of going around him, let me just destroy him. A little bit messed up when you think about it. Although I'm kind of glad you don't get dark side points for that. I guess Obsidian isn't big on, you know, droid rights. This guy definitely got fried in here. Energy shield, components, chemicals, heavy mining laser, cardio regulator, basic ionite edge. which I'll probably upgrade my vibro sword with once we get to a workbench. But yeah, not everything can be upgraded at the workbench, but quite a few things can. Even the more generic items like just the vibro sword, which I think is pretty cool and really adds to the game. So where was I going? It was down this way. Hey there, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
I'm blowing up droids for fun. I'm a very messed up individual. What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
What? How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Stop hitting on me, please. I get it, you're attracted to me, and I'm the only live person here, but still. Stop telling me I'm hot. Stop telling me everything about how you're gonna explode and everything. It's just, I don't need it. I'm trying to escape. Name's Mitra Surik. I'm a Jedi, so, you know, kinda out of your league anyway, buddy. Just a little bit. And yes, that is a little bit vain for me to say, but you know what? I'm the Jedi here, so screw you. So this is damaged, so using... I can't use security on it, so let's just use one of my minor mines. Yeah, there we go. What do we have? Repair kit, components, energy shield, credits, med pack. Nice. Oh, there's another corpse. This is what happens when they mine organics. Energy shield, components, credits, med pack 2. Alright. Gonna have to blow up this one, though. This one right here, because he is a little bit in the way. Alright. It's nothing personal, you're just in my way, and I'm kind of a dick about it. It exploded before I rolled out. Oh, that's not good. Oh. He has very prominent lips. Uh-oh. Hey there.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
I noticed, no. How did you get here from the Harbinger? And how did I?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
I'll be the judge of that. Why don't you tell me anyway? For a droid, you don't take orders too well. Now tell me what happened.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Just a little suspicious. How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
That is a very specific possibility / very specific guess. I'm just saying. But how did I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. this freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Alright. Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel.
That really narrows it down.
When it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Amen. Also, so obviously, since Mitra Surik's been away for 5 years, she doesn't know that it was Revan's ship. We all know it was Revan's ship because of Knights of the Old Republic 1. It's funny to me that the Republic did not realize what the Ebon Hawk was. You would think that people would be like, oh my god, it's the Ebon Hawk, that's Revan's ship. And they'd be like, how do we not recognize this? You would imagine that everyone would know what it is, or at least everyone in the Republic military who was around for the Jedi Civil War. That's all I'm saying. It just seems a little illogical. Why would they take me aboard?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Wait, your what? Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master.
Uh-huh.
It would pain me to see you damaged in any way.
Uh-huh.
That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
I don't buy it. And the Ebon Hawk came here? Why did the Ebon Hawk come here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
Yeah, no one likes us. How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
You got that right. How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
I mean...
I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Alright. Unpleasantness, what are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
And, then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility.
How odd.
A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
And, what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
And, sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
That's not good. Are there any left alive? Are you responsible for all of this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker-class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
Nothing suspicious about him at all. I think you're responsible.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Yeah, blame it on the Kolto. Do you know who administered the sedatives to the Kolto tanks in the medical bay, killing the incapacitated miners?
Conjecture. The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to miners. Although not to a Jedi.
Yeah, we know that.
For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport. Quite inventive.
Stop complimenting whoever did this. Inventive? Those miners were murdered. Is that pride I hear in your voice?
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive.
Stop complimenting them.
Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
Well, they can't complain, seeing as they're dead.